Hey everyone, this is Cynthia, psychic and astrologer. So this is going to be the weekly horoscope for July 24th through July 30th. So let's get started. All right, Aries. So the new moon on July 28th will fall in your fifth house of love, children, and creative projects. Now, the next 2 weeks should be quite a beneficial time for you, as Jupiter, currently in your own sign and house, is actually supporting this new moon. So, this could actually bring about great opportunities to find love, fall in love, connect well with others. It's a positive social time for you and a great time to meet other people. Now, you may actually even find yourself just going out to bars, clubs, concerts, movies, music, maybe even getting involved in one of these creative outlets. This is actually a very great positive social time for you, and this could actually bring about greater connections and meeting new people. Now, the only times that I would say be a little careful is that on July 24th and July 31st, this could actually be a very pleasant time to indulge, whether it's indulging in fatty foods and sweets, indulging in money, maybe even taking greater chances at love, at financial opportunities, obligations, the opportunities. For instance, the way I associate opportunities, for instance, if you're looking to pursue a business venture, and maybe for the longest time you've been holding yourself back and this time you feel like if I don't take those chances, when am I going to be able to see what happens at the end? This could also be a very positive time where you may actually even notice progress and results. So, if you have already been starting a business venture and you've been really open to see what these opportunities may or may not bring you, this could actually be a time where you notice some results coming in. Now, on July 31st, it is a time where you are going to be a little bit financially disciplined, but this could also be a great time where you are just looking over the numbers and budgeting and saving. Taurus. Now, the new moon on July 28th will fall in your fourth house of home. The next 2 weeks could actually be a very beneficial time for you. You may relocate, renovate, or make changes in the home. This could also be a time when maybe you decide to move to an area or location that might be a little bit more expensive, but you may feel that it is a place that you feel it's worth spending that extra money on. This could also be a time where you make some changes and renovations in the home. Now, Jupiter will connect very well to this new moon. This could actually bring about great opportunities and benefits for you. If you're looking to sell a home, this could actually be a great time where you make money and benefit financially from this home, maybe even doing some repairs or renovations that adds value to the home. Now, positive social days for you will actually come on July 24th, July 29th, and July 31st. It's great social time for you where you're out there getting out, meeting new people. You don't necessarily have to get out, as in get out of your house. This could be socializing, building connections, whether it's social media, networking. Networking could just be your building a new clientele, building new connections for your work, maybe work related. And so this could actually help in building a connection. This connection could be, like I said, a clientele base, a customer base for your work. I always associate it like real estate, a realtor that, they're socializing, they're doing webinars, they're doing open houses, they're building a clientele, they're building connections in that way. So this could be maybe something for you. Maybe it's related with like a type of service you're trying to build, whether it's counseling, therapy, life coaching, any kind of maybe you're being a personal trainer, so you need to build a clientele. Maybe you're looking to become a yoga instructor and you need to build connections there. So this can easily open up great opportunities for you. One of those days that I think you're really going to work hard for the money will actually come on July 26th. So this is actually going to be a time where you are really going out of your way, putting in that extra effort. It's going to pay off. Just know you just need to stay consistent with it, and you're definitely going to see results. Gemini. So the new moon on July 28th will fall in your third house of short trips, communication, siblings, and neighbors. Now, this is actually a great time for you if you really want to see an increase of communication with others. You definitely are going to notice an increase of emails, text messages, and phone calls. You'll most likely find yourself taking short trips out of town, around town, or maybe taking just a quick short trip just to meet new people, visit family and friends. One thing that I have noticed whenever I hear of a short trip, many times we think, oh, it's 5 miles away, maybe 20 miles away. But I've been noticing more and more in the last decade that a short trip could actually be something that's 5 hours away. But whether 5 hours away is a drive 5 hours away or taking a plane trip that only takes you an hour to get to a place that really is 5 hours away. So this could come in many different ways. Now, this could actually be a great time, like I said, to see an increase of communication with others. You may also decide to take on some classes and courses to further your career, take on some new studies, maybe go back to college, maybe take a certification of some sort. So, communication, education, maybe this is in relation to you adding more towards investing in your career. This is actually a really, really positive time. This new moon is great for you. It really connects well with Jupiter. Jupiter is currently in your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations. So it's definitely going to build a lot of connections there for you. I think it's also very beneficial where you may even be open to traveling to visit, like I said, family and friends. This could be maybe somebody's getting married. Maybe there's a big party or event going on that you're just looking to get out and connect with them, especially if you've not seen them for a while. But it's definitely going to be a great social time for you and just easily a time for you to just, you know, connect with people that you haven't spoken to in a while. Now, the one thing that I would say you want to be careful of is to indulge financially, maybe more than what you would want to, especially on July 24th and July 31st. Now, July 31st is a very, very positive day. So, this could be a very great social day that maybe if you are indulging, you're also kind of monitoring the budget there. So you really are being more cautious. But on July 24th, you're not being as cautious. So you may take greater chances in spending and hoping it all works out. So I always say, in a situation like this, just be careful, watch over your finances so you don't spend on something that you later regret. So, positive days where I think you'll do well with the studies, communication will be around July 26th and July 27th. I think overall the day is actually a very beneficial time for you to really, like I said, from studies to communication. You do well in presentations and also to really focus on what it is that you're looking to accomplish, whether it's career related, education, um, or even just being open to exploring new ideas and places and just venturing out. Cancer. So the new moon on July 28th will fall in your second house of earned income. Now, this is actually a very positive and very beneficial time for you, especially since Jupiter, currently in your career house, is actually going to connect well with this new moon. Now, this could actually bring about in the next 2 weeks an opportunity that could maybe bring about a promotion, advancement. Maybe if you're looking to start a business or business venture, this could actually be a very great time for you. Now, this could bring about, like I said, a promotion, an opportunity to get a great paying job. If you are looking for to increase your income, the new moon can really bring about great opportunities there for you. So definitely keep an eye on the next 2 weeks, as this could actually be a very great time for you. Great opportunity to bring in more money and build more financial security. Now, another day that you definitely want to keep an eye on financially will be July 31st. I feel like it's a very positive time of opportunity there that could bring you more money. So definitely keep an eye on that day. Um, the only time that I would say to be careful of would be July 24th. That could be a time of spending more, maybe being a bit extravagant, careless with your finances. So just be careful around that date. Overall, I think the new moon is going to be very beneficial, very positive for you. That could actually pay off big time. That could bring you more stability, more income, and more opportunities to build more financial security and stability for the long term. Leo. Now, the new moon on July 28th will fall in your own sign and house. Jupiter is also connecting very well with this new moon. So, this could be a great opportunity for you that could bring about 2 weeks of connections, opportunities. You will be the center of attention and connections and benefits that could easily be presented to you. This could also be a great time for relationships and for building, networking, and connecting with others. So, the energy then of the next 2 weeks is going to be great. Opportunities to pursue your own interests, really focusing on your own wants and needs. And this is going to be a time where it would be about what you want to build for yourself and the future. Now, you can expect to be a little bit indulgent around July 24th and July 25th. This could be financially or materialistically. This could also be with spending more carelessly. So that might be a day that you may want to be careful of. But a very beneficial day for you would be around July 31st. Now, I can see you being very cautious and careful financially, but any purchases, transactions during that time, I feel will pay off for you. So take for instance, you have to get a new car. This could be maybe you get a really good deal, even though it creates a new car payment and new debt, but you get a really good deal that actually benefits you down the road. So, with payments and so forth. So overall, the next 2 weeks is actually going to be a very beneficial time for you. It's going to be about you and your personal wants and needs, focusing whether it's on career, finances, relationships, can easily bring great opportunities there for you. So, lots to look forward to. Keep an eye on the new moon, as I feel should be great for you. Virgo. So, the new moon on July 28th will fall in your 12th house of secrets and solitude. The next 2 weeks could actually bring a time for you to take a vacation, rest and relax, and catch up on sleep. This is also a time to discard or get rid of what is unhealthy in your life. This could even be an unhealthy person from your life. This is going to be a time about you and letting go of the old to make way for the new. Jupiter connects very well during this new moon, so this could bring about a time of opportunity for you. Now, what is interesting is that Jupiter does fall in your eighth house of joint resources, taxes, credit cards, and loans. This could be maybe beneficial for you in a financial way, but this could also be a time of being open to new opportunities, new prospects, and being open to seeing where you can really move forward to being that you could easily even change a new career path. And this could actually open up the door where you may pursue a new type of career path or career or business venture. Now, the next 2 weeks is a great time to take care of your health and well being, let go of any unhealthy habits, exercise, maybe even start to eat healthier. So, this is more about you, like I said, getting rid of any unhealthy situations, even if might relate to, like I said, unhealthy people to make way for the new. Now, positive social dates for you that could also maybe be financially related will be July 26th and July 31st. Now, the only reason why I say that it could relate to financially is let's say, for instance, you are in real estate, in sales. Those 2 days are actually going to be very positive and beneficial for you because it could build easily connections, building, connections with someone that could bring about a sale, an opportunity, someone that could actually build that opportunity to bring you more connections, whether it's on a financial level, like a sale, um, opportunity that maybe they could even connect you to somebody else that could also bring about a sale, a commission, a bonus at the end. Now, it's also a very social time for you, again, because if you are building connecting and networking. This could be, like I said, social time for you, but it could also just be a social time of building new connections, meeting new people. And meeting new people could also be just to build a friendship, just to have someone that maybe to build a connection to that could maybe be very beneficial for you in the future, whether it's a friend, someone that can guide you, help you, give you advice. That's a really good time for you. Now, right at the beginning on July 24th and July 25th, this could just be a time where maybe you indulge and eat a little too much. So you may want to be careful as you might eat a little too much, but have some regrets later on. Libra. So the new moon on July 28th will fall in your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations. Now, the next 2 weeks is actually going to be a great positive social time for you. It's actually a great time to build connections, meet new people, attend events and parties, or maybe this is a time for you to attend an event or party. Now, this is actually also going to be a time of building connections. And so, building connections could be financially or career related, it could be for social media. To build connections, especially if you're looking maybe to build a support system. Many times I see this with people that are looking to start a side venture, a business venture, a hobby. Doesn't have to be something on a monetary level. You could probably make it a monetary level if you want to, but this could be maybe a craft, maybe getting into sewing or learning a new type of craft that you might even find yourself attending groups and events. So the next 2 weeks is a great social time for you. You also want to keep an eye on July 31st is another great time, social time for you to really build some great connections there. Now, a time where you may get a little carried away in socializing would be around July 24th. So, this could actually be a time where maybe you party a little too much, enjoy maybe a little bit too much food, a little bit too much money. There's nothing wrong in, maybe having a little fun as long as you are being responsible and not putting yourself in a more difficult situation. So overall, the week is a very positive social time. You are a natural social sign. So maybe the next 2 weeks is actually going to just be an additional boost for you. And I think this can easily go a long way, like I said, to build those connections and meet new people. Scorpio. So, the new moon on July 28th will fall in your career house. The next 2 weeks can bring a time for you to receive a promotion or raise. This could even bring about an advancement or an opportunity to start a business or side venture. So, the energy is actually going to be quite active and quite beneficial for you. And this could bring you great opportunities and great connections. Now, the next 2 weeks can also be a time where you may finally decide to take action, take on a more leadership role to move forward and either take on a leadership role as in like management or take on a leadership role as in finally starting to move forward with, like I said, if you're looking to pursue a business venture, maybe even pick up a new hobby that maybe could make you some money. So this is a great time for you. You'll do well in making a great first impression, especially in meetings and interviews. So the energy is very active for that. Now, financially, you just want to be careful on July 24th and July 31st that this could be a time where you may be a little careless financially or things might be a little tight financially. So you definitely have to look at things over more cautiously and carefully. It's a very active time for you on July 26th. This is actually a time where you are very focused, very hardworking, very studious, and this does well for you for any kind of research. If you're doing any kind of exams, tests, maybe even getting ready for any kind of education, training, classes, courses, maybe even getting ready to get any type of certification, this day will work out well for you. Sagittarius. The new moon on July 28th falls in your ninth house of long distance trips, foreign people, and places. The next 2 weeks could bring a time for you to take a long distance trip out of town or someplace nearby. This could also be a time where others from afar come to visit you. Now, the next 2 weeks could bring a time for you to study and learn a new topic of interest, go into college or university, take on classes and courses to further your career. Now, you may deal with issues with like any kind of legal or court issues. Um, I can't say if something will work for you or work against you, but the good news is that Jupiter does connect very well during this new moon. So, this could be beneficial for you. Now, it is a very great time for you to focus on thinking more for the long term, building stability and security, and working towards building more security for the long term. Now, there is going to be a time where you may indulge in fatty foods and sweets, and that will come on July 24th. I would say you probably just want to be careful not to spend too much, eat too much, as this could become a situation that you may later regret. On July 30th and July 31st, financially, this could be a time where you have to look at things cautiously and carefully, but this could also be a time where you might have to be aware that maybe certain things may not come as planned. So, this could be a great time for you to just be aware that maybe some adjustments need to be made. Capricorn. So the new moon on July 28th will fall in your eighth house of joint resources, taxes, credit cards, and loans. Now, the next 2 weeks could bring a time for you to maybe gain through a bonus, commission, taxes, credit, loans like a home loan, car loan. You may gain from bonuses and commissions. The next 2 weeks could bring about a time when maybe you finally pay off some debts or bills. But this could be a very positive opportunity for you where you may even gain through a source of income, a job that could also bring about more money, more income through bonuses, commissions, sales, so forth. So financially, the next 2 weeks should be pretty positive. Now, the only time that I would say to be careful financially would be July 24th and July 31st, as you may have some financial obligations to take care of. Now, if anything, this is just going to make you budget and save, maybe look over your finances. The only time that I would be a little concerned would be on July 24th, where you may indulge and spend a little carelessly. So, July 24th will be the only day that I would have a little concern, but the overall week should be looking very positive, especially for opportunities to make more money, maybe even gain financially. So, keep an eye the next 2 weeks and see what it brings for you. Aquarius. So the new moon on July 28th will fall in your partnership house. The next 2 weeks could bring a time for you to connect with a partner. This partner could be someone personal, like a spouse, maybe somebody you meet. Maybe you get engaged or get married. This could also be a professional partner, someone that you collaborate or work with to further your career. This could also be a time where you work with someone like a client, customer, maybe a joint partnership of some sort, a collaboration, maybe a brand collaboration. So the next 2 weeks is a very beneficial time for you. Jupiter connects very well with this new moon, and it could bring great opportunities and great connections. The only days that I would say to be aware of financially would be July 24th and July 31st. Now, I do like July 31st more because even though it may become a situation of having to look over finances, but there could be positive opportunities financially there. So, this is actually going to be a very positive time where it may actually help you to really benefit in a sense where you'll just be looking over the finances cautiously and carefully. July 24th could bring about a time where you may not be looking so cautiously, but end up spending more than maybe expected. So those are the only 2 days that I would say. July 26th and July 27th are looking positive just for, looking over certain things, but everything else is looking pretty good. Pisces. So the new moon on July 28th will fall in your sixth house of work, service, and health. Now, the next 2 weeks could bring about a time for you to work hard for the money and take care of tedious tasks and projects. This could also be a time for you to exercise, lose weight, and look over your health and well being. You can expect to work harder for the money or take on more work to get ahead financially. This just could bring about a time where you will notice more work projects, work opportunities there. Again, that could bring you more money. Positive financial days for you will be July 31st and July 26th. The only day that I would be concerned about financially would be around July 24th, where you may be careless on your finances. So that's why I definitely do like for you July 31st for that. But overall, the next 2 weeks is actually going to be a very positive time. To me, I feel that it does bring about great opportunities for you to bring in more work or run into greater opportunities that could bring you more money and work opportunities. This could also be just like if you're an independent contractor, that maybe you gain on a contract level. If you are looking for extra work, this is actually a great time where I would say you run into some extra work. So the opportunities are going to be there for you. Financially, I feel like you will notice more so going on where you are getting ahead towards about the end of August, September, and so forth. So right now, it may just be that you're kind of building things up to really get ahead there. But the way that I keep getting it, it looks like things are going to be picking up and improving there for you.